Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Rule the Waves 3 as Great Britain. It's March of 1915, and we have just gone to war with Germany due to, they blew up one of my cruisers. Or probably didn't, but somebody blew up one of my cruisers in Ireland, and I am mad about it and have blamed Germany. So, war it is. Now, if you saw the last episode, you'll probably remember I went over this a bunch, but, we are significantly outnumbered by the margin of 10 to 21 in dreadnought capital ships, and by 25 to 30 in total capital ships. Although our tonnage is a little closer, but it's what? 100 and, I don't know, 350,000 to 560,000, so close enough to 2 to 1 all around. However, they have essentially no smaller cruisers, as in 5 total, to our 43, and they also have less than half our destroyer force, so we're going to have to win this by small ship engagements mainly. Apparently we have enough tonnage that they are immediately blockaded, so that's a fine start. Let's see, is their whole fleet at home? Everything's significant. All of the dreadnought capital ships are. 2 battleships are unaccounted for. I think I just saw one in the Indian Ocean. Various cruisers scattered around. They probably won't be superior to our cruisers scattered around, but we'll see. And there's going to be 1 battleship. I'll leave that. There's going to be a battleship still unaccounted for, I think. Yes, Southeast Asia. Well, we'll cross that bridge shortly. Let's just see how the war develops. Have I? Okay, I do have gunnery training on, so that's good. We are building 3 battleships, but they are all on hold due to our budget is still very bad. I mean, we did just activate gunnery training, so that's part of why, and we've mobilized all our ships, but you'd think they'd give us a little bit of a bonus when we literally go to war, but not too much so far. Cruiser action. Well, depends how many battlecruisers they get. Looks like they're giving us... I may add 1 ship. Please let me add a battlecruiser. Yes. We're going to bring all 4 of our battlecruisers, and let's hope that's enough. Germany has 10 total, so it's not daylight yet, but it's about to be. So we have the battlecruisers, HMS Incomparable, Indomitable, Inconstant, and Inflexible. All 8 12-inch, 11-inch belt, 2.5-inch deck, 28,000-ton ships. We also have light cruisers Calliope, Calypso, and Psyche, all of our newest Calypso class, which is still a pretty modern class capable of 25 knots, with 14 6-inch guns. So, that's more light cruisers than Germany can possibly be bringing to bear, considering they only have 4 and I know most of them are overseas. Question is battle cruisers. They have 5 Gobens, which we are better than, a Hindenburg, which we are better than, and 4 Mackinsons, which individually we are better than. But the question is, are they going to be... What in the hell? The question is going to be, are we going to be outnumbered more than 2 to 1 here? Some ships are firing. Apparently directly ahead of us. It's not dawn yet. I'm gonna go ahead and get us up to 27 knots and hope that it's dawn very soon. Which it is. What do we got? Okay, light cruiser Phaeton is down there. Apparently these markers were not accurate. We're gonna head south as quick as we can, because some of our light cruisers are apparently engaged down here. Support force... There's a battleship down there. Why? Okay, well, we're gonna steam to her rescue. Ooh, there's a lot of hits happening. Mostly on our part. it looks like. Oh, there we are. That's Battleship Centurion, taking a bit of a beating. Not crippling yet, and she's engaging at least 2 battlecruisers at close range. Mackinson class. 10, 11-inch guns, 5 twin turrets, cross-deck firing, so 10 guns at the best, probably 8 under a lot of circumstances. 10-inch belt, 2-inch deck. I mean, very similar armament and armor, but just a little less. But only 2 of them, so we could win that engagement if we can get all 4 of our battlecruisers up there quickly. Certainly can't let them just bully Centurion out of existence. Range. That's firing range, right? Yes. Well, it won't be long. They must see us by now, but they haven't turned away yet. Okay, HMS Incomparable opens fire. I don't see more of them, so we outgun them heavily as it stands. If I could pick off 2 German battlecruisers, that would be a fantastic start. That would go a really long way towards evening the odds. There's a couple of destroyers, not anywhere near as many as we have. Let's just make sure ours are screening us. Sounds not helpful. They've kind of gotten out of range. However, those only do 26 knots to our 27, so theoretically we can run them down. We'll see. They're just running. They're running directly towards one of my submarines. Maybe that would help. They've only got 2 destroyers for escorts, which I suppose is a real reflection of how weak their destroyer force is. Oh, we are firing on them. Not hitting, but we're firing. Yeah, that's not an accurate course report, but okay. The course reports are so often very, very bad. Yeah, what's the range? I mean, 16,000 yards, so it's not that surprising. We're not getting a lot of hits. Do? I think that's just one of their destroyers. Damn it, it's been so long since we got any hit at all. There we are. Come on, guys, they're well inside firing range at this point. Whoa, we just took numerous hits. You alright, Incomparable? Yeah, she's fine, but we've got to land some damaging hits on these Mackinsons. Yeah, I'm actually surprised our ammo's held out this well. I feel like we've fired a lot of shots already. Yep. You know what? We've hit the one at the back, though, I think. Yeah. Okay. How we doing? Incomparable is fine. Indomitable is fine. That's Indomitable again. Inconstant is fine. Inflexible is fine. Okay, we're still good. I'm pretty sure we're winning, which we really should be given the firepower advantage. However, we've all fired off better than half our ammunition now, and we've very obviously not sunk either of them. Oof. Just let them get way too far away, too, but... It's a little hard, because they're still very fast-moving ships, unfortunately. I want to get the firing angles. I think we're not even really shooting, because we can't... out of ammo in our forward guns, probably. A lot of signaling problems. What is the range? It's way inside firing range again. Could we please hit them? Anytime we get anywhere near... I mean, okay. Obviously they should be doing their best to run away. That's definitely their best choice. It's just, annoying, because I would like them to stand and fight and die. We must be very low. I mean, we must be out of ammo on pretty much all forward turrets. Aft turrets alone will finish them off, though. If they would only stand and fight. Alright, hold on. We have to risk something. Like... Get your best speed up and see what kind of torpedo run you can do. They're distracted fighting our ships, still they've fired a lot of ammunition off. Maybe we can make something happen. They don't have very many screens either. I mean, just the two little destroyers, so they're turning away already, though. They obviously don't want to mess with our torpedoes. Yeah, hard to know what to make of that. Let's... I mean, they're allegedly only making 20 knots, which is... slow enough for us to catch them up, but, well, and you know it is. We're catching them up, just... it's not so slow that they can't do some maneuvers and throw us off. Okay, you have to try and go for this. Because we are very low on ammo, and we're way inside torpedo range of their destroyers, which isn't great. that's not great at all. Let's make a hard turn, and maybe you guys would care to fire some torpedoes, seeing as you're well inside torpedo range at all? No? You don't wanna? At least we took out one of their destroyers. So currently we're getting absolutely wrecked by their secondaries, and very much not killing them with torpedoes. There's a couple of launches. And two of our destroyers are sinking, but we did launch some torpedoes finally. I don't know if they're gonna dodge those. Did they really dodge all of those torpedoes? The lucky bastards. Several of those looked like they should have been direct hits, but... oh well. Oh, great. Darkness, too. Yeah. Well... darkness will help with torpedo run number 2. Let's get up there, guys. I'm not gonna give this up lightly. They've really slowed... whoa, they've slowed down a little too much. We are really gaining all of a sudden. What's the range? 3,000 yards. Well, we better get some 12-inch hits with our 20% remaining ammo, at least. We really are. Now, are we about to torpedo ourselves? Probably. My god. How can you not be hitting? I know they're moving fast still, but the range is point blank. Yes! There we go. She's still moving, but... it's cost us 3 destroyers, at least, but that has got to about do in that battlecruiser, surely. Full dark. How many torpedoes you got left? All of them. Good. Hard to port, then. Don't worry about the second one, let's just finish this one off that took the torpedoes already. She's still moving astonishingly fast for having just gotten hit by 2 torpedoes. Would everybody else come back under control, please? Risk, I think you're probably dying. Yeah, you're definitely dying. But if you two could get a couple more hits... oof. What happened to you, Star? 6-inch, some 3-inch, and just dead. Okay, well. Damn it, alarm, independent formation. Do we have any 12-inch left? Apparently the range is 1,800 yards. I mean, she has to be died. That must have pulverized her with gunnery just there. Surely. Somebody just launched a submerged torpedo. I don't think they're gonna hit, because the AI is really, really bad at hitting them when they're circling. Even though that actually should be pretty easy, but... oh, that spread might do it, though. Nicely done, HMS Alarm. Well, that, I think, will finish her. We have lost 3 destroyers, but... that's gonna be 1 dead battlecruiser. Whew. Okay, everybody back to Grimsby. Hopefully the rest of our destroyers make it. They might not, but it's worth sacrificing basically any number of them. Not literally, but a lot. 3 destroyers for a battlecruiser is definitely a good trade-off. Our gunnery, on the other hand, was not too impressive to me today, but we don't have gunnery training active yet, and these ships are all trained crews, but fresh crews with no combat experience, so I suppose it's not that surprising. Battle should end in a second. There we go. Absolute time limit reached, yeah. Well, oof. We lost 5 destroyers. It's still a clear win, but that's rough. So let's see. Goldfinch. Oh, they have airships now. I suppose so do we, but I haven't built any. Goldfinch, 1 hit. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the minor damage to all the destroyers. HMS Indomitable was hit 4 times by 11-inch from SMS Mackinson. And let's see, turret, superstructure, hull. Pretty much undamaged, really. B109 here, HMS Indomitable and Inconstant pretty much pulverized with secondary fire. She was sinking already there, yeah. So, yeah. Inconstant and Incomparable's 5-inch secondaries did her in, and then light cruisers helped out a little as well. HMS Brisk was hit by various 6-inch from Freya and Mackinson's secondaries. I mean, these are all going to have died to secondary fire. Same with Waveney. And these were all Fame class too. These are nice destroyers. Same with HMS Star, Mackinson. Same with HMS Savage, Mackinson, and Freya, yeah. HMS Centurion did take a bit of a beating before we showed up early in the battle. She's got numerous 11-inch hits, 9 of them, but she's alright. Oh, and Inflexible and Inconstant actually came away undamaged, apparently. Eden also sunk by 6-inch from Freya. SMS Freya in the end got away with pretty minor damage. She was hit 13 times by 12-inch guns, but the Germans build fairly sturdy battlecruisers. This is a 26,000-ton battlecruiser. 13 times, I mean, took out her fire control, pushed in armor, turret hits, but none disabling. She's just fine, really, despite all that. I suppose with the 9-inch turrets, I mean, still, I'm looking at their guns right now, but what, we have to be within about 14,000 yards to penetrate a 9-inch turret. Or there's the question of turret tops, which could be 2-inch. So not too easy to penetrate. Incomparable took 7 heavy hits, which actually hurt a little bit. 11-inch, mainly from Freya, it looks like. But she's alright. And the big fatality of the battle, SMS Mackinson. 75 12-inch hits and 5 torpedoes in the end. That, yeah, she took a beating, for sure. Piles of 12. I mean, I think we'll have to see. She was on fire briefly, but they pretty much put it out. Yep. She launched a submerged torpedo at us. Took her fire control out at some point. There's one from Inconstant that destroyed a turret. Looking for the torpedoes. There we are. First torpedo from Brisk managed to damage a turret. Okay. I guess maybe that was only one torpedo hit that actually hit. And we took out another one of our turrets with a 12-inch. She was really getting beaten up by 12-inch as much as anything. 5-inch started her superstructure aflame. Yeah, the first torpedo really only slowed her down a little bit. Apparently only one of them really hit. Turret, yeah, I mean, 12-inch gunfire, really. And the spreading fire. There we go. Yeah, she was still fighting right up until the 3 torpedoes from HMS Alarm hit her, and those did her in for good, although she was definitely very badly damaged before that, but it's those 3 torpedoes that it took to finish her. So 5 destroyers for a battlecruiser and a destroyer. I will happily take that any day. North Sea seems a little generic, but sure. Advanced gyroscope, better torpedoes, airship bomb armament, we can put bombs. Seaplane carriers, small seaplane carriers. And we've torpedoed and damaged a German battleship. What do you mean the enemy dominate the seas around Norway? They do not. We dominate the seas around Norway. We just sank a battlecruiser. Thanks for watching, sailors. Hope you enjoyed. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Have a nice day, sailors. This is Sea Lord Agenda, signing off.